This morning. I couldn't sleep. Let me cue y'all in on what went on with me, because, I be on YouTube. I'm a little blogger. I ain't big as some of the other YouTubers, but I be on there. Last year, December the 31st, we was awoken to a bad fire. We were asleep. Earlier that day, it was warm throughout the house and wasn't no heat on. The temperature the last 3 days of 2022, it was like spring, summer, that type of weather where you could wear a jacket or a little light, heavy jacket. So my girlfriend picked me up. Normally I bring New Year's in sleep. My girlfriend picked me up. We rolled, got everything we was gonna need, after 12 o'clock. So I'll make a long story short, we got everything we need. She dropped me off. She said, I'll call you when I make it home. She did. We kicked it, laughed, talked, joked. I cooked. We ate. My grandbaby was on the bed playing the video game. He went to sleep. I was still woke, sipping, smoking my little weed, hitting my little marijuana flute. Getting ready to celebrate New Year's and bring it in. I had a lot of New Year's resolutions, things that I was going to change. Well, I got up on the bed and dozed off also and fell asleep. Now, I was out, he was out, but I heard my son knock on the door. I got up, let him in, him and his lady friend at the time. I let them in. We said Happy New Year's. They was just coming, by the way, from a New Year's Eve party. I let them in. They entered. I went back upstairs, got straight back in the bed. They went in his room, shut the door. Now, I go back into this deep, high sleep. I'm asleep. I heard a little noise, ting, boom, not a loud boom, but a ting, something fell. I started to get up, but I said, no, they downstairs, they'll get it. I laid on back over. Well, when I turned over, I guess the downstairs was burning. Me and my grandbaby was upstairs in the bed asleep. And we didn't even know that the whole lower level was becoming into a full blaze. Nobody was cooking. Nobody was down there moving around doing nothing. Everybody was laying down, asleep. Well, I vaguely heard my son say, Mama, oh my God, my son up there, my mama up there, they burning up. That's how intense the fire was on the lower level. He thought we was already dead. He thought she was behind him when he ran out the front door and burnt his hands up trying to get out. He thought she was behind him because he shook her and tried to wake her up and said, come on, get out, it's a fire. She never moved. She never woke up. She was asleep. She died from smoke inhalation. It choked her out and killed her. Now, he outside trying to go through the window. Boom, fire gushing out, smoke with fire in it. He couldn't get in. So he went back to the front, ran in. The fire was coming. He couldn't get through. He ran back out, ran back in. Make a long story short, he gave up hope, went on the side of the house, like I said, and made the comment, Mama, you and my son is in there. Oh, my God, they burning up. I heard him, and I got up, grabbed my grandbaby, smelled the smoke, went to the window, let it up, and said, help, we over here, we over here. He was like, oh, my God, Mama, y'all okay? Vaguely, it was smoke. I really couldn't see. And the window shut. It jammed sideways. Off track sideways. And I worked with it, got it up. And I told him I'm going to throw my grandbaby out. Because at this point, by me seeing the back far side of the house, fire coming through the wall, I knew I couldn't go downstairs. I just knew. Anyway, that's when he told me Unique was downstairs. I went down, opened the door, let all the oxygen and the fumes up there where we was. My hair burnt off. my eyelashes. I ain't have no hair. I'm lucky the fire didn't, the smoke just didn't really touch my face, or it would have burnt me. It burnt my arm, which I have marks on my body from the smoke. Smoke, not a fire. Smoke just touching me and burnt my skin to a 3rd-degree burn. Now, after I threw my grandbaby out the window, y'all, I just gave up and said, well, I've been here on this earth half a century, so I'm good. Long as my grandbaby get to live to see tomorrow, I was okay with it. And I didn't know that when I jumped, y'all, from the 2nd story. And when I jumped, I didn't know I broke my leg up to where the point it was snapped, hanging off. You could see the bone, blood. I was pretty much bleeding out from my leg. I broke both legs, both hips, pelvic shattered, back broke, hips, was in a wheelchair. I woke up. Well, I didn't wake up actually to 12 days later. Now, this is my point. 12 days later, I wasn't going to get no help. I'm in the hospital, going from intensive care, died, came back, saved in the critical intensive care unit for 12 days. By the time I came out, it was other fires, and I understand. I'm not a selfish person, but my point to the matter is I'm telling my story because fire victims get pushed aside after the fire. You don't hear from nobody to help you. Don't nobody come try to help you. You have to pretty much do it on your own from the ground up. Well, as I realized, I didn't know still. My son scooped me up to move me because stuff started blowing out the windows, hitting the ground near us. He moved me. My neighbor came out with a blanket, which they were old people, had been there for 35 years. On the other side of me was LGBT community. Nice neighbors, mind their own business or whatever, and they came out as well. My son moved me to that grass, to my neighbors. She came out with a blanket, covered me up. Now I find out my leg is hanging off. I'm bleeding out, in and out of consciousness, just laying there on the ground. Fire department finally pull up, assist me, put me in the EMS truck, took me to Receiving Hospital, which is in Detroit, Michigan. They saved my life. They saved my legs. They saved me, period. But my point to this story is, you never know what tomorrow holds. You never know what tomorrow holds. It's a guess. You don't know if you're going to wake up and be in death or you're going to wake up and be alive. So since that fire and a second chance at life, I looked at life totally different. Totally different. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here. God saved me for a reason because he got something he want me to do. And I'm paying attention to it, y'all. So the moral to this story is this haunts me because a friend died in that house with us, and it went far left. That's when they say people come with some wild cockamamie ass stories, it's true. The rumors, dope people. We was burning heaters, all lies, false information. When I tell you people can put out false information, believe me, they can. Motherfuckers, people was looking for me to kill me. Wrong. I ain't did nothing to nobody that would make them come and set my house on fire and try to kill me. I'm not even cut like that. I'm not even that type of woman, and I don't involve myself in those type of situations. So that was false information, but it carried on until I got out the hospital and was able to speak, talk for myself, and tell what happened in that house because it was so many crazy rumors. We killed her, then set the house on fire. Drug people looking for us. Who on drugs? Nobody I know. They got into it with somebody. He set the house on fire because his girlfriend was up in there with his baby. False, fake information. The media will get you killed before you get your own self killed. Believe me. So, I got prayed up, joined forces with God. I love to have fun. I'm a comedian type person that always laugh, have fun, and talk shit. period. I believe in God strongly. I'm looking at the world around me and it's crooked. I'm just going to tell the truth. It's crooked and it's full of demons. Look at the behavior. Look at what's going on in the world. Just take a good look at what's going on in the world. You know, they worrying about trying to help people cross over in a war that ain't got shit to do with us. Nothing to do with us. And there's people right here in Detroit, Michigan, that's homeless, outside in the cold, Florida, outside living in tents, boxes, Cali. And you want to keep sending money. I understand. I get it. But come on now. Y'all sending money over there and there's people in your own country. Homeless, starving, no food, nowhere to go. Get an income, still can't get nowhere to go. It's just messed up. And they want to worry about sending money over there. Worry about our country. And they saying, they going to team up and go against us. It's just crazy. You just got to look at the world, y'all, and believe in God strongly. Because they have let entities, demonic sources on earth with us every day, walking around right with us. They ain't no aliens. It's us, our people, going against each other, jealous because they made it, mad because they didn't make it or they thought they made it. Just period. We don't even want to help our own kind. We don't want to reach out a hand and pull up our own kind. We'd rather kick them and kick them down further than what they already is. Okay? I'm just saying. It's just the world is crazy and you got to stay prayed up to make it in it. And I mean prayed up to God. They exposing pastors. It's just you don't know where you safe, where you ain't safe. It's crazy out here and I just want to let y'all know I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. We were homeless from the time of that fire up until, by me being in the hospital, I was able, to save up my money where I could get a house, But every house I done rented in Detroit, raggedy. They don't want to fix their property. I'm just telling y'all what go on in Detroit, Michigan. I live here. Okay? Yeah, they'll do a big-ass newscaster story on your fire, and after that, you don't hear nothing else from them. Okay, I came out the hospital, couldn't walk, was in a wheelchair, 2 casts on, bar in my body, holding it together. I went through it. Who want to come out and still got to fight to even get help? No, you don't qualify. You can't get a copy of your fire report because they don't want to call you back. You keep making a point. It's just crazy, okay, to get help. So you do it on your own, like I've been doing. I reached out for help. Didn't get none. Reached out for somebody to do my story. No, I'm not rich. No, I'm not popular and famous. But I'm alive and I'm a human. And I was hurt, damn near died, And I was YouTubing every day, living the time of my life. And not one YouTuber came in my motherfucking inbox and said, you okay? You dead, you alive, nothing. So that tells you right there how the world is. They got picks and chooses on stories they're covered, and they got picks and chooses on what they want, and they will. But that just go to let you know what is the world coming to. That's all I can say. People getting exposed for demonic reasons. It's crazy, and the world let it in. I hate to say it. The 10 Commandments been violated in the Bible, baby. All you got to do is watch the news and watch TV. And this is Miss Detroit. I'm glad y'all gave me the time of your day, morning, good morning. And please, please, please be careful out here in these streets. It's robbing and taking time, too. Because people don't want to try. They want to take what other people got. So be careful out here, y'all. And like I said, stay prayed up and believe that it is a higher power out here. Okay? And also, karma is a bad deal, baby. It comes back. I just want to say thank you for y'all time. Now you have a better insight on what went on with Miss Detroit on Point, and that's why you ain't seen me doing videos. I just really accurately, in May, June, July, August, started fully walking. I had on 2 casts. A bar in my leg, holding my leg was completely damn near amputated off my body. And when I saw it, I went into shock. Along with all the soot I swallowed, I'm blessed, y'all. I'm blessed. You know, I got the help from a stranger. I needed $2,600 to move into a decent home. I needed that. We lost everything. I'm moving into this home. I don't have nothing, anything, but I get it. I got friends, a club, friends of friends of friends, real friends that did come see me, and I want to give a shout out to Evie Eve. She came and seen me, showed love, caught the bus, rides, whatever it took, and we wasn't even that close, but that got us close, you know. And I just want y'all to know, it was a reason I put up that hashtag Miss Detroit Fire Survivor 2023, because in days, less than 2 weeks, I was fighting for my life. So yes, it is serious to me. It is. And I just want to say thank y'all. And once again, if you want to donate to me, once I get my keys, I'm going to go live so you can see it was no joke, or ain't nobody running no con game, because it ain't that serious, okay? It's not. You either bless them or you don't, you know. And I want to say thank y'all. Stay up and have a blessed day.